What's up, guys? Welcome back to the 9th episode of the Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke. I'm Shane, and this is Falcon Gaming. In the last episode, we finished making our way down to Vermilion City. We caught a couple extra Pokemon on the way, including Lando the Meowth and Chris the Drowsy, who is on the team right now with us. We've got Snake, the Magikarp, level 19, Sally the Charmeleon, level 21, Henry the Nidoking, level 20, Chester the Pidgeotto, level 21, Venus the Bellsprout, level 18, and Chris the Drowsy, level 13. So I think in this episode, we've got pretty good levels right now. I don't want to go ahead and take down the trainers on that route and get over leveled, so we're going to come down into the SS Anne and take ourselves a little holiday cruise. SS Anne is a famous luxury cruise ship. We visit Vermilion once a year. That's not very often at all. Welcome to SS Anne. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? Yeah. I'm not just gonna try and hop on a cruise ship without a ticket. We're not pirates. Great, welcome to SS Anne. Excellent. Can I leave? Okay, I couldn't remember if I could leave or not. SS Anne, we're here. We are ready for our holiday cruise. The passengers are restless. You might be challenged by the more bored ones. We can use that to our advantage. Maybe get Chris a couple levels. He's only level 13, so he's pretty far behind, but I did go ahead and add him to the team. Good to have a psychic type. Talked a little bit about how OP, overpowered psychic types can be, and he's got a pretty good special stat. Defense and speed leave a little bit to be desired, but it's got Pound, Hypnosis, and Disable. Hopefully it'll learn Confusion fairly early, because we would love to have a psychic type attack. Bonjour, I am le waiter on this ship. I will be happy to serve you anything you please. Ah, le strong silent type. Okay, so we are mute. We can't speak. Alright, we put Chris up front. Let's have a chat. Shh, I'm a global police agent. I'm on the trail of Team Rocket. Well, I joined Team Rocket, so after taking on the Nugget Bridge. Ooh, look at this. Gauntlet of trainers. Take on her, and then that youngster down there might come and get us. I collected these Pokemon from all around the world. All around the world. Around the world. I can't sing, and I shouldn't even try. I'm not even, I'm so bad at singing that I could sing the entire song and I wouldn't even get copyright claims because it wouldn't be anything like the actual song. Let's go ahead and send Henry out. Snake is not going to do it against the Pidgeys. We've seen last episode that he can use Tackle all day and it's not going to do anything. So we'll go ahead and hit these with a Horn Attack. Hope you guys had a good Christmas. The last video went up on Christmas morning. I thought I had made a thumbnail and I was about to post it, and I got around to uploading it, and I was like, oh, I actually need to make a thumbnail real quick. So it's been a little while creating that little Christmas tree scene with our encounters hidden in the gift boxes. So I've been having a little bit more fun making thumbnails than I thought I would when I first set out on this. I kind of thought that the thumbnails would be a chore, something that would be an afterthought, but it's actually been kind of fun to try and come up with something that's hopefully a little bit eye-catching and makes people want to watch. I think my favorite so far has been the Nidoking. I think that was episode 4, where we evolved Henry from a Nidorino into a Nidoking, and I used like the Lion King background. I thought that was kind of cool. Enemy Nidoran female, fainted. I defeated last, and we might get ambushed by the trainer down below. Let's see. Went all around the world for these. Alright, nope, he's not going to come attack us, but now he will. But like I said, love Pokemon, do you? I hope you had a good Christmas. Maybe you've had some time off. Maybe some time with family. You know, hopefully you've stayed safe and healthy. My girlfriend and I did not travel. That is a high level Nidoran. Holy cow. If only I had Confusion. My girlfriend and I did not travel. We, you know, have some family that lives close, and just felt like dogs barking. We just felt like it was a good idea to stay in and not risk anybody spreading coronavirus. You know, we've been tested. We've tested negative, but we don't want to accidentally, you know, pick up something and give it to our grandparents or something like that. So we're just taking our time, calling, FaceTiming, stuff like that, and keeping in touch until we can actually visit. So if you saw family, hope you did it safely and everybody's doing all right. Let's see, Shane found TM08. Let's take a look. TM, use Body Slam. That's not bad. Chris, Sally, and Henry can learn it. I'll hang on to that for a little while. That could be a good TM. It's a pretty high-powered, normal type attack. And it has a chance to paralyze. We are cruising around the world. Nice. So on Christmas Eve, we did go down and visit my girlfriend's parents. I was traveling with Wigglytuff. The cruise is so elegant, yet cozy. Pup poo poo. Gross. We went down to my girlfriend's parents' house, had dinner with them. They've also been kind of staying in, not really going anywhere. I would like a cherry pie, please. I am not the waiter. Had dinner with them, watched A Christmas Story, at least bits and pieces of it. It was on, and her dad kept flipping around and changing channels and coming back, so we saw bits and pieces. How dare you barge in? It's a good Christmas movie if you haven't seen it. I can't imagine you haven't at this point. It's a classic, and it's been around for decades. Go Chris. Again, I would love to learn Confusion. Henry, get out there. But we've had a low-key past couple of days. After our... I say that, but then I just remembered how the rest of our Christmas Eve went. We got back from visiting her folks at about 9 o'clock. Took our dogs out to go to the bathroom. Got back inside, and we were brushing our teeth, getting ready for bed. 9:15 or so, and we lost power. And we texted our power company, you know, the number that you can reach them to report an outage, and they got back to us and we're like, okay, power will probably be back on. Our estimate is 1:30. And we're like, oh my god. And at this point, we're looking out across the street, and people across the street have power. People on the main street near us have power. It's literally just our side of the road. We looked it up, and there were about 20-something people affected. We're like, nice. This is just what you want on Christmas Eve. So we were like wandering around the house with flashlights, doing the rest of our nightly routine. And to make things worse, you know, we thought it was bad, but it gets worse. So we didn't have heat because we have electric heat. And so, oh, Chris grew to level 14. Please loot in Confusion. No, man, that's gonna be tough. Humph, you rude child. At least this grandpa gives out a big fat stack of cash. 1330 is not bad. So actually, not having power or not having heat wasn't the worst part, in my opinion. I like to sleep with a fan going. Overhead fan, like a standing fan, everything. I travel alone on my journeys. My Pokemon are my only friends. Poor guy. Although I can kind of respect that. Travel alone can be kind of liberating. It's nice to not be beholden to anybody else and just live in your own life. So I like to have a fan going. So does my girlfriend, but I like it a little bit chillier. So I went out and slept on the couch, or I tried to sleep on the couch, cracked the window. And that's where the fun began. I don't know, I've never seen this before, but the people in the neighborhood that we live in, or the surrounding area, seem to be celebrating Christmas with fireworks. Which is a first for me. I've never seen anybody do that. But it started, you know, partway past 11, and they were still doing fireworks intermittently between, you know, up till like 2 in the morning. So I was just laying on the couch, couldn't sleep, tossing and turning. Just, you know, have you ever been so tired that you just get mad and then you're mad and you can't sleep, and then you get more tired, but then you get more mad that you're still tired and not sleeping. That's where I was. And then, but wait, it gets worse. Around 2:50 or so, I feel like I'm kind of getting drowsy. Drowsy. And the power comes back on, and I had forgotten to turn off a couple of the lights that were on when the power went out. So I'm laying on the couch, and then the lights come on. So I didn't get to bed till about 3 in the morning on Christmas Eve. That was not the most pleasant Christmas Eve I've ever had. So normally Christmas morning, can't wait to get up. You know, you want to have cookies and brownies and open presents and stuff like that. And I was just like, let me sleep. And luckily, my girlfriend and I weren't going anywhere or doing anything. So we took the dogs out, did their, took them to the bathroom, that kind of stuff, and then went right back to bed. And we probably slept until 11 or noon. I say slept, but, we just kind of laid there feebly, wishing that we could sleep. And that was my Christmas Eve, Christmas morning. It was not my favorite. Do I have a room? I could have sworn I have a room. Not mine. Not mine. Because I got to heal up somewhere. Not mine. I mean, I could try and sleep in their bed, see if they mind. Not mine. Not mine. Yeah, it's just everybody else's beds, but not mine. Oh. I'm using the speed up button just to kind of expedite the process of checking all these rooms. This ship, she is a luxury liner for trainers. At every port, we hold parties with invited trainers. I could have sworn. Did they really only introduce that in later generations? Because I know you have a bed on, when you go through Kanto on Gold and Silver, and then again when you're playing in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and maybe even Fire Red, Leaf Green. I'm not sure. But anyway, we'll go ahead and run back to the Pokemon Center and heal up, since I couldn't find the bed. Ding, 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 ding. This is, thank you. Your Pokemon are fighting fit. We hope to see you again. I'm actually wearing a shirt that I got for Christmas 2 or 3 years ago, I think. At this point, I don't remember, but I think this is a shirt from my sister. And if you're not familiar, it says, "Seagulls, stop it now." I know I'm going to cut off part of this video in the little face cam corner, but if you're not familiar, it comes from this one of those bad lip reading videos, blah blah blah. Let me back on, where they take Yoda in Empire Strikes Back and they do a bad lip reading, and it makes it look like he's saying, "Seagulls, stop it now," and he's singing, and it's pretty hilarious. And again, you, mon petit, we're busy here, out of the way. Blah blah blah. Maybe I'll put a link to it. I mean, I saw an oddball there in the trash. I'll take that. I know what it is. It's a great ball. I'm so busy, I'm getting dizzy. Okay. Indeed, I am le chef. Le main course is prime beef steak. But have I enough fillets do beef? I don't know how to do French. I can get to peel onions. I'm sorry, what was that? Sniffle sniff. I only get to peel onions, man. Found a great ball. No room for items. Did you hear about Snorlax? All it does is eat and sleep. It's my spirit animal. Humdy humdy ho. I peel spuds every day. Hum hum. Well, the other guy got the short end of this stick. He gets to peel spuds, and that guy gets to peel potatoes. Booted up TM, water gun. Weak. What is this? Trying to find Mega Punch. Teach Mega Punch? No. You know what? Did I put up my red candies? I don't even remember. We'll come back for that great ball. I'm just gonna toss this. I don't even care. I don't know how much it costs, but see ya. I'll pick up that great ball. I was thinking about going back to the PC or to the mart and selling something, but not worth the time. I could speed up through it, but whatever. But yeah, this song's pretty funny. My sister got me another shirt this year that said "Galaxy's Best Uncle," which is pretty sweet. And it's also in like the Star Wars font. Luxury liner for trainers. At every port, we hold parties with invited trainers. I might have already gone through this text. Come on, let me go. Woo. Speed up button is fierce. Let's see what we got here. In all my travels, I've never seen any Pokemon sleep like this one. It was something like this. Oh yeah, I know about a Snorlax. I'm gonna try and catch one of those bad boys, and that would be a great Pokemon to have Body Slam on. Check out what I fished up. Oh, finally some water type Pokemon. This would be good for Venus. Fisherman wants to fight. But over the past couple days, since we've had such a chill, relaxing Christmas with no traveling or anything, we've stayed in and we finished watching all of... Oh, I hope this doesn't have Peck. Might have Peck. Might do. We finished watching... There it is. We're swapping out. Because a crit at that... Let's see, I mean, that did 18 damage. A crit would take me out, probably. If it does double damage, we're out. And there's a crit. So probably good we didn't stay in. Psychic. It's because we got Drowsy on the team. We got Chris Angel. He's a mind freak. But we've been playing, or watching a lot of Disney Plus. We finished up The Mandalorian Season 2. Phenomenal. Absolutely brilliant. I had goosebumps at the end of it. I mean, I'm not going to spoil it. But if you haven't watched it and you like Star Wars, well, if you like Star Wars, you probably watched it by now. Let's be real. But it is so cool how it ends, and I can't wait for the inevitable season 3. Not sure when that's going to come out. It's probably been announced. I think it's probably late 2021, maybe 2022, because they've got so many series that they're going to be working on over the next couple of years. So we'll have to see, but super pumped, super stoked. Switch back into Chester. I don't want to switch into Charmeleon or Henry. Sally or Henry. Oh, I'm just going to use the poison type move, so I probably could have handled that, no problem. But anyway, we'll just clean up with Chester. So we finished up The Mandalorian. We watched some other, Disney original, Christmassy movie. You know what, I'm just going to go for it. And then we've played a lot of Xbox games. I mentioned I have Game Pass. Game Pass partnered with EA, and you've got access to a ton of EA Access, I think is what their program is called, games. And so, damn, I thought he was going to learn Confusion. Got access to the EA library, and we played through this kind of cool co-op game called Unravel 2. We didn't play the first one because I don't think that one's co-op, but Unravel 2. And you play as these like little yarn dudes, and you can like use your yarn body as a lasso and grab onto objects in the environment and solve puzzles. And it's kind of a fun game. We had it was kind of challenging in some bits. Took us a while to figure out some of the puzzles, but it was a good short game, pretty enjoyable. And then we also started playing this game called A Way Out, where you're like prisoners trying to escape from jail and then seek revenge on your common enemy, the person that got you sent to prison in the first place, kind of pinned some crimes on you, and then you got sent to jail. So you're trying to track him down and dole out some vigilante justice, I guess you could call it. Shane defeated Fisherman. I'm all out. $5.95 for winning. It's probably another item that we can't pick up. Such is life. Competing against the young keeps me youthful. Does it though? Gentleman wants to fight. Pikachu. Okay. Oh wow, that's a high level Pikachu. See, it's been so long since I've played this that I sound like a broken record 9 episodes in, but it's been so long since I played this that I have no idea what levels to expect. And so, we were just facing stuff off on the other route that was like, in the mid-teens or 20s. And then we come on the ship and they're like 23. I don't even want to know what our buddy Jordan's going to have. He's probably going to have some pretty high levels. He might be mid-20s as well. I'm gonna have to take him on sooner or later though, so we'll just heal up. And I know where he's gonna ambush us. That's one of the benefits of playing one of these older generation games that I've had years and years of practice with, is I know where the surprises are gonna come from. Man, these guys giving out some money. No room for items. I could have sworn when I looked at the Great Ball, it was like, oh, it's a Great Ball, but you don't have room. Maybe not. Let's see. Ah, yes, I have seen some Pokemon ferry people across the water. Yep. Using a move called Surf, Pokemon can cut down small bushes. Let's see. There's a lot of trainers on this ship. I might just use the speed up button and take on the rest of the trainers on the ship, because we are running low on, not low on time. I guess we have as much time as I want. I'm just gonna send out Ponyta. But there's just so many of them. Let's see, who could take this on? Not Snake. I mean, I feel like Henry's been getting way too much action, but he'll resist the fire attack, so we're just gonna go right back into Henry. There we go. Defeated gentleman, I must salute you. Is she gonna try and attack me? Let's see what this item is, if we can pick it up. Rare candy. Nice. Let's check how much experience Snag needs to get to the next level, and if it's a lot... You already know what's happening. Now let's see these stats. 16, 31, something else. Attaboy. Nick evolved into Gyarados. Snake learned to bite. Very cool. Let's check out those stats now. Look at that attack. What a monster. Water flying. Everything's above 40. And he doesn't have a single water move. Perfect. That is what it is. Alright, let's put Nick up front, and actually we'll do some switch training still with Chris. We'll swap him in. I never saw you at the party. Ah, I was thinking about it and I just didn't make it. Nick, Hyper Fang, and it does 25. Pathetic. Look at that damage. Pikachu. Not staying in with this. Like I talked about this earlier, but that 4 times effective Thunder Shock is going to be scary. Switching to Henry, who's not going to be affected. So the question of the day, nailed it, is what's your ideal vacation? Obviously, we are on our holiday cruise here. Okay, that did 5 damage, not bad. I'm curious what your favorite type of vacation or ideal vacation would be. Maybe you like to go hiking in the mountains. Maybe you're a cruise kind of person. Maybe you like to go... oh man, we're getting weak. I'm going to sprint back to the Pokemon Center. Okay, cool. Take it easy. Got not much money at all for winning. Cool. I'm going to go run to the Pokemon Center, heal up, maybe drop off some of our TMs in the PC so that we've got some room in our bag, and I'll be back in a hot sec. All right, we're back. Let me go. I dropped off basically all of the TMs that we had in our bag and the Dome Fossil. We don't need that for now. It's going to be a long time before we need that. We won't be able to use that till we get to Cinnabar Island. I don't think we missed any more items, but I'm just going to take a peek. Nope. Okay. How many doors down were we? 3 doors down? Couple more trainers to face, I believe. Let's see. Have you gone to the Safari Zone in Fuchsia City? It had many rare kinds of Pokemon. Me and my daddy think the Safari Zone is awesome. I think it's pretty cool too, but it's pretty brutal in a Nuzlocke because it's really easy to miss an encounter. You guys don't want to fight? I hear many people get seasick. Yeah, okay. The captain looked really sick and pale. It's pretty, you probably don't want to be a cruise ship captain if you get seasick easily. Just my thoughts, but let's see. Our captain is a sword master. He even teaches cut to Pokemon. Wow, it's kind of a weird... Oh, weird thing to also do. Ahoy there, are you seasick? No, why is everybody talking about being seasick? These people are obsessed. Sailor wants to fight. He's probably got some, fighting type Pokemon for whatever reason. I guess because they're brawny. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of different kinds of vacations you can go on. There's just about, you know, I like to go into kind of cooler climates. My girlfriend and I have gone to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, Yellowstone, done some hiking. We've taken a... Alright. Venus is just a crit magnet. I'm going to switch into Snake. We've gone to Alaska and done some hiking there. One of the hikes was Harding Ice Field, and it was probably the coolest hike I've ever done. It was absolutely difficult, but it was really cool. You got to the top, and it was just ice as far as the eye could see. That was really tough, but really rewarding when you got to the top. Haven't done anything as cool as that since. But yeah, definitely top hike that I've ever done. I mean, I like to go on... I like to go on tropical type vacations too. I'm not a huge fan of the beach, but I do like, you know, just kicking back and having a relaxing vacation. You know, we've done very active vacations where we, you know, go hiking and stuff. And then I also like to mix it up and do the kind of laid back, rap shenanigans. Laid back, drink in your hand, laying in the sun type of thing. So to that end, we've gone on one cruise, and we haven't gone on one since because my girlfriend didn't like it very much. It was on the Carnival Ecstasy. It was probably the oldest ship in the Carnival fleet. It was kind of bad. I mean, it looked straight out of the 80s. Party's over. Ship's going to be leaving soon. It's kind of interesting that they have the party while it's in the port. Scrubbing decks is hard work. I feel ill. I stepped out to get some air. Everybody's sick. Does this guy want to fight me? Hey, matey. Let's do a little jig. Oh, sorry. Popped the mic. Sailor wants to fight. Alright, Sailor sent out Machop. It's gonna karate chop me in the face. Let's throw... we haven't had Sally on screen today. Let's throw Sally out there. Go Sally. If I get crit, man, I mean, I know Karate Chop's a high critical hit ratio move, but we just seem like an absolute crit magnet. 17, 2 in a row, and it's not even faster than me. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man? One more, just for 3 in a row. I'd never be so lucky. Hey, that's the move we were looking for. It's gonna send out Shelter. Okay, that's a new... I don't believe we've seen that before. Let's switch in Venus and cross our fingers that it doesn't have an ice type move. Also, I just want to make that annoying noise stop. I hate the low health warning. We're getting dunked on. Jeez. Oh my lord. We did like 13 or 14 damage to ourselves. Lays in its defense. These trainers aren't playing around. Alright, we got a crit. Confuse no more. Crit. Quick attack. Alright, thank goodness. Venus grew. Alright, I'm gonna run back to the Pokemon Center one more time. See you guys in a sec. Alright, we're back. This ship has so many trainers, and they just keep confusing us and wailing on us. Alright. Have I explored the whole ship? I don't think so. I think I need to go down here. I think this is the last deck of the ship. And we're just going to walk in and steal your max potion. My buddy Machoke is super strong. He has enough strength to move big rocks. Now, if we can catch a Machop or a Geodude or... well, an Abra or a Ghastly. There we go. My goodness, I was trying to remember. There's 4 Pokemon that you have to trade to evolve in this game, and it's those 4 lines right there. I was having a really hard time remembering the 4. But if we can catch one of those, I don't know if I'll be able to evolve it, honestly. You know, I'm playing on an emulator, so maybe I can find a way to just cheat and just like hack it. I'm sure there's, you know, codes out there that you can use to force Pokemon to evolve. Or just like make it evolve when it gets to a certain level. I think if I get one of those Pokemon, probably 35, 40 makes sense. Like, you know, if I get it to 35 or 40, then I can try and find some means of making it evolve. But yeah, because it would suck to be stuck with a stage 1 Pokemon, not being able to fully evolve it and get the benefit of the stat boosts and things like that. Because in this generation, there's no Eviolite, so Eviolite's a held item introduced in later generations that basically boosts your defense and special defense if you're not a fully evolved Pokemon. And there's no hold items, there's no Eviolite in this generation, so there's no benefit to not being fully evolved. You can't get like a stat boost to make up for not being evolved. We're just gonna stay in with Venus and just keep hitting these Vine Whips. Finally getting some Pokemon that we can train against. I could have switched into Chris and done some confusions, but we'll see if, oh, well. It's neutral, it should be neutral, but Tentacool seems to be tanking those a little bit better than I thought. Maybe it should have got a good defense stat. I don't remember. Alright, so that's at 11. I'm going to move Confusion up top because that's what we're going to be using the mostest. Every time. At least it let me swap out. That seems weird. I would have thought that I wouldn't be able to move, but... Alright, I'm going to hit the speed up button and try and get through this. Take on this Sailor. Shelter. Switch into Venus. Tackle was kind of fat, but we get the critical hit. Career level 20. Beautiful. Don't care what you have to say. Take your items. Sailor wants to fight Horsey. Alright, I don't want to switch into Venus because you might get crit by something. I mean, a bubble is really unlikely to take me out, but I don't want to risk it. Alright, my speed fell. That's fine. Should have hit him with a quick attack. I'll switch straight into Venus. I think we can take one on. I didn't want to switch in, but I think we can take one on by ourselves. Fine whip. Yep. Ooh, nice. Got to use another Horsey. Yep, I'm on a switch. Send in Chris. That noise is probably the worst thing about Pokemon. Get 5 damage, 5 damage, and we have a nice special stat, which again is beautiful because it helps both the attacks and the defense. Did I leave an item in the last room? I don't think so. No, okay. Let's see, how many more rooms do we have? You know what, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. We've been going for a good 30-ish minutes after I cut out the various trips back to the Pokemon Center. But if you enjoyed, let me know, and hopefully in the next episode we can have kind of a double whammy of taking on our rival Jordan and then making our way into the gym and taking on Lieutenant Surge. So if you enjoyed, let me know, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend and week. See ya.